Did you miss me? I hope so. Anyways, I'm back because I have some startling news for you. Did you know? And I gotta look at my notes for real quickly. I used to think that there were only 44 words, different sound and letter combinations in the English language. I was wrong. I just discovered there are actually 121 phonics generalizations, and they're not teaching them at all in school. And actually, I have to correct myself because the total phonics inventory is not 121, but ready, 181 items. How do we get to 181? Now here's a question for you. Are your kids learning at least 45 phonics rules? At least. Out of 181 rules that there are. Because at least if they learn the 45 rules, they're getting something. But learning that they're not teaching and they're only like skimping and they're still using look-say kind of baffles me, and it reinforces my goal for homeschooling. The reason I homeschool is because I want my son to learn how to read. Pretty much. That's it. I want him to learn how to read, and I want to teach him. I'm not letting some school teacher teach him and confuse him, and I don't want him to be like me. Take 30 years to learn how to read well and proficiently. I want him to be able to take whatever opportunity he has and go for it. Let me tell you one more thing. If you're using the phonics method of teaching reading, you teach children the alphabetic code. You do this at step-by-step stages, in easy steps. And then at each stage, you teach the children sounding out and blending. And that's where I'm still with my son. I'm teaching him sounding out and blending. And there is my mini phonics lesson for the day. If you like more, you've got to host a show and let me know what it is that you need, and I will teach you how to supplement and add it to your family. Ready for some books? I can't wait. Okay, I'm going to share some Wipe-Clean books that I used when Isaac was 4 through 7. So my son did not start writing until last year. And so I did not teach writing until last year. They say that you shouldn't teach writing until your child is ready for writing and he wants it. So this is an easy little book that is a Wipe-Clean. Comes with a Wipe-Clean, and you can just give it to your child and let him draw away without even feeling that he is doing any work. So if you are like me, I would get these Wipe-Cleans and let your child learn how to write on his own. He will doodle, he will do whatever. This is another one that I used when my son was in 1st grade. He would doodle, he would trace. There were no worries. I didn't worry about whether I should teach him anything at all. Here's another one. Yeah. If your child is into numbers and has a math bench, I recommend this one. See? Still writing. But it's fun. So, this one's really cool. So these Wipe-Cleans are excellent excellent. You could put them in your car. You could take them to the doctor's office. You could take them to church. Your kids will draw and be quiet and listen while they're busy. And here's one more. This one is called Ready for Writing. And it's not really if he's ready for writing, but it's more like he's ready for writing, but the child really doesn't want to write. So you give him this book. Okay? Let's see the inside. It says shapes. My son loved shapes when he was 2. And he loved colors. This book is really, really good, and it's a fun book and a fun addition to any Wipe-Clean. Guarantee your kids will love it, and they'll be 8 years old and they'll still love it. Don't mark my word for it. Ask your kids. I'm sure they'll tell you. Now, if your kids are writing and they're not just in that stage where they're just tinkering and coloring and that's all they really want to do, then I would say that this spelling book is really, really good. It's a way to engage them in learning phonics in a fun way. So really, really nice. Perfect for kids who are enjoying writing and are really ready to write themselves and they want to do it. Because writing is one of those things that you should not mess with unless your kid really wants to do it. And he's really, really ready. So you let them lead the way and they'll love writing. But if you pressure them and you make them, they're going to hate it. And you don't want that. But anyways, really, really nice code book. The other one that's really good, if they're ready for grammar, which would be 8 or 9 years old, I would do this. And they're already writing, I would do this one. It's a really good book for young kids who are learning sentences and punctuation marks. And of course, some girls will be ready earlier, but it's a nice little book that teaches them some grammar and punctuation. And I would say a second grader would probably be in this level, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So I would guide myself by your kids. And I use this. I started to use it when my son doesn't want to work and do the systematic things. I take out the Wipe-Cleans, and they're super fun. Anyways, that's all for today. And I hope you enjoyed this video and that short mini phonics lesson and insight. Have a good day.